Hey guys, Angry Monkey here. We are playing some more Pokemon Colosseum. At least I hope so. I hope my cables hold out. The screen is kind of flickering on my end. I don't know if that's picking up in the recording or not. Uh, yeah. Anyway, let's get started. We are in the Pokemon Lab. Yeah, because I remember I intentionally did a bunch of stuff before turning off the game, so that way next time I play, I won't spend the first episode of the recording session trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. So yeah, I'm in the lab. Everybody's healed. Suicune, okay, slightly past half, so that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, when I was turning on the game, like the screen's all flickering and everything, just going black, and if I don't know if it's the GameCube cable or the AV cable that's going from the switch box to the TV, or I don't know, something's cutting out. But I don't think it's necessarily the GameCube. I was playing the PlayStation. Uh, what was it earlier? This past. Sorry. Yeah, I was playing the PlayStation a little bit recently too, and like I couldn't even read the mission because I don't know. Imagine a broken TV where the signal is just scrolling. I was having that issue during the mission thing, but only during the mission part. Because once the game got up, it was fine. But I thought, well, this is really weird. So I don't think it's the GameCube. It might be the AV cable, or maybe it's this switch box. I got a new switch box, like a splitter that goes to the TV, and maybe that's bad because it was like $8 on Amazon, and it feels like an $8 Amazon thing. Like, it's a three-way splitter, and splitter 2 already doesn't work. So, fortunately, I only needed a two-way splitter, but I thought, well, okay, cool, it's a three-way splitter, but the third splitter doesn't work. A DNA sample. That's kind of a weird item. I wonder what that's for. DNA sample of some sort. That's very helpful. Okay. Uh, yeah, I want a Pokemon. Oh, guy trying to lie to me. He's like, "Oh, you guys want a Pokemon?" Yeah. Well, too bad. It's like there was this episode of Fairly Odd Parents I remember where Timmy's inside of Vicky's body or whatever, and like he meets anger. So think of like Inside Out, where all the emotions are like characters, and it's like, "Oh, this is anger." It's like this cute little happy girl, and they're like, "Want a cookie?" And Timmy's like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Well, so would I." And just I don't know. Just I kind of whenever I see stuff like, "Oh, do you want this?" Well, too bad. It just reminds me of that episode. Okay, a Pupitar and a Fortress. These are um, a little bit stronger. I have a feeling that one of these, yep, Fortress. Yeah, I didn't think it was the Pupitar, but I'm like, I bet that Fortress is one. So, how do we do this? Too bad Suicune doesn't know any water type moves to take down the Pupitar. It's a. I forget. Are they all dark types? I know Tyranitar is part dark. I want to say that they're all rock dark, or are they rock ground? Future me will correct me. Well, that doesn't matter. What does matter is that Fortress, which you know Thunderwave, yes. Since it's a steel type, it's going to be a pain. It's got high defense, and it's just going to be a pain. I just know it. Oh yeah, one of the other things, I repaired my TV remote. Um, my TV remote just doesn't work or didn't work like at all. I mean, you can turn it on and off. You can change the input, and you can do volume down. Volume up didn't work. The menu buttons didn't work. The pixel shape didn't work. It just didn't work. And I'm like, why doesn't this stupid thing work? So I opened it up yesterday and like popped it open. It had like the circuit board and all that. And then like the sheet of the rubber buttons, took that off. And I look at the circuit board itself, and there's like globs of like sticky goop. And people might be like, "Oh, well, that's probably like some kind of like circuit board glue or whatever." Uh, Maybe. I don't think it was though. I mean, it was yellow, like a tan yellow, and it was like thick. And I'm thinking like, is this like syrup? Did syrup get in my remote or something? So anyway, I cleaned all that up. It took a few minutes. But it works like day one now, and it's amazing because I normally don't do stuff like that. I normally don't experiment in that way. But why did I send out Espeon? I probably meant to send out Umbreon. Huh. Well, fortunately we just saved, so if I kill it, it's easy enough to come back to this. But I don't think Confusion's going to do that much, because Steel resists Psychic. Okay. Yeah, I just stick to a few Confusions, and I'll be fine. Yeah, but it works like day one. I took some rubbing alcohol, cleaned all the contacts, and um, uh, put some rubbing alcohol on the back of those buttons, cleaned those contacts. Uh, I can't find the screw. There's a screw that goes in the back of the remote. It really doesn't need it, but I just want a small dog who likes to eat everything to eat a little screw, because that's not good for dogs. But I can't find it. Okay, Fortress is in the orange. He's paralyzed. That should probably kill the Pupitar. Yep, because critical hit. Okay, Zubat. That'll be easy to take down. Okay, Fortress is... Okay, well, I guess I can't use multiple Confusions. Just... Oh, man, my team is just not good. Like, my team was good for a little bit, but it took like a couple hours to train everybody up to be on par, and now I'm like under leveled again, kinda. I guess I'm still on par. Some of them are. Yeah, Relnoff's at a decent level because the Fortress is level 43, but Espeon's so low, really? I really could have used you on the Zubat. Oh well. Guess we'll, Oh! I have a netball. Fortress is part bug. Perfect. So let's see how well the netball works on a paralyzed Fortress that's about a third HP. It worked pretty well. That's what I want to see. I want all my Shadow Pokemon to be like that Fortress right there and just get caught in one ball. That'd be great. Okay. That's good. And after this battle, I got to heal because... Ooh. Yeah, everybody's... Yeah. I've got a couple important members that are down. So I'm going to call while Umbreon attacks. Unfortunately, it won't do as much as Shadow Rush would, but I want to get that Suicune to get close to purification, because I know that he knows Surf. And I want to say that his third move is like Aurora Beam or something, which would also be pretty nice to have an Ice type move. Even though it's a weak Ice type move, it'll still be nice. Honestly, I just want you to know another move that's not Shadow Rush, because all you know right now is Leer. But hey, if it gets you purified, whatever. Well, Swablu killed himself. Cool. That was a long battle, and I was going to say it was easy, but considering that I have 2 casualties here, it wasn't an easy battle. Yeah, think you're tough? Well, yeah, I think I am tough. I took you down, stole your shadow Pokemon. I'd say I did pretty good. But we need to heal. Which I can do the PC technique, which I guess I could, but it really isn't that much longer to just leave the place, go to Fennec City, because the Pokemon Center's pretty much right there, and all of them are healed. That girl in the dress always gets in my way, though. It's like you're rushing through, and she just steps in your way, and you're like, move, and you like shove her to the floor. Yeah. But I'm not a bad guy anymore, so I won't do that. That guy's in my way. Screen's flickering a little bit. I mean, I feel that we're close to the end of the game. And it just doesn't feel like we are, but I think we are. What's over here? That's a dead end. I have a feeling that that thing is kind of our end goal, because like I probably have to use that DNA sample on that. I forgot to save. Discord's blowing up on me. Speaking of which, since I just mentioned Discord, I have a Discord if you guys want to join. Let me know, and you can join my community of nerds. Just throwing that out there. I mean, you'll see the little end screen thing, which, by the way, I have a new end screen, which you'll see that in a couple minutes, where it looks cool. I like the way that this one looks, because I hated the gray background, because it was just really boring and generic. But the new one looks a little bit better. So, why don't I get back into the lab, and I'll call an episode here. We didn't really do much except for we caught a fortress, so that's something. But I guess it's time to wrap this episode up. But stick around to see my new end screen and compare it to the last episode, and you'll be like, oh, yeah, okay. I mean, you might not like it, but I thought it turned out pretty good. And well, yeah, let's go ahead and stop the episode here. Come back next time. We're gonna go down the elevator, and well, there's gonna be more Shadow Pokemon, of course, because we're in the Shadow Pokemon lab. There's gonna be plenty more Shadow Pokemon. Hope you've been enjoying, and thank you for watching.